from your friendly neighborhood non-gendered space being. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out some eyeshadows that I put together myself. I bought some pigments, I bought some binders, I bought some little pans, and I pressed them in there. And now, since they're all dry, it's time to see if my ratio sucked or not. So, let's go. For fairness, I am going to use primer because that is what I tend to use with everything else. So while I was doing all this stuff, I learned some very important things, like blue dye gets absolutely everywhere, and it is not good for like face cosmetics because it'll stain you and it gets under your nails and it won't ever leave. So everything I'm working with today is super sparkly because instead of, being a logical person and buying a whole bunch of matte pigment so I can formulate colors, I was just like, I just want to do sparkles. So we're going to be very sparkly today. I'm going to start out with a lip gloss that I threw together. I put some red dye and some castor oil so I can get a color suspension. It turns into this lovely pink color when diluted, and I have some little glittery sparkles in there, or just regular mica sparkles. There's like blue and red and orange and gold. I'm gonna scoop out a little bit here. Probably too much. I'm still playing with ratios and stuff for like thickness because girl, like, she thick. And I do like thick glosses and everything, but I feel like this is a little excessive. So, let's see. There's a little bit of color to this. Oh my god. Do you see all those little strings? Okay, so more oil in the next one. Not as much gloss base, because damn. There's a little bit of color, a little bit of shine, a little bit of sparkle. I call that one Strawberry Space Jam. And now for the teeny tiny pressed powders. Like, these are a hat for your finger, but honestly, realistically, when was the last time I actually went through an entire powder eyeshadow? So these are a perfect shape for me. I have got a lovely kind of lime green shimmer over here. I call this one the Shrekant Coming because the first time I tried to make a Shrekish color, it did not end out. So I called it Shrunk Great Value Shrek. This one over here I'm going to call Ponyo. It's a lovely orange with a lot of shimmer to it. I have Beijic Bitch over here, which is a glittery, sparkly beige color. And then I have these two kind of pressed shimmers. This one's a little bit more like purple and stuff, and this one I don't remember what it looks like. So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna use Beijic Bitch and Ponyo on the upper eyelid, and then the Shrekant Coming on the lower one, and then these ones I'm gonna use for highlights, or maybe even a very chunky face highlighter. I don't know. Let's see. I'm already covered in glitter as it is. I tried putting on different things as eyebrows today, and one of them was glitter brows, and Lord, it was fun, but shit, did that stuff get everywhere. I'm going to dust beige. Got a fluffy, flattened blending brush, and I'm going to dust Beijic Bitch all over this inner corner over here. It is a little bit darker than my skin tone. Oops. So I'm gonna have to lighten that up, but it does have this lovely kind of like flaxen golden sheen to it. It's pretty sheer, and I'm not expecting everything to be perfect right off the bat. This is why I'm testing stuff out. But I'm pretty happy with the color. I wish that there was more of a shift to it. I think next time, well, I mean, this is a Beijic Bitch beige. Like, maybe I'll make a more wild, exciting beige. So not so basic, that's gonna have like some color shifts to it, or like a trio chrome that really pop against the skin color. I'm a big fan of shades that are similar to one's skin tone, but imparts kind of like a glossy or a glimmery look without being like, too much pigment underneath. Got those corners lit up over there. I just cleaned my brushes and they're already dirty. It's like I used them or something. Wow. Going in with Ponyo over here, and I'm going to be putting it all over the mobile lid and moving it into the crease. Oh boy, she's sheer. Oh no, Ponyo, why? Okay, obviously more pigment in this when it comes to ratios, because like there's nice shimmer and glitter here. It's a lovely sheer, which I don't hate, but I was hoping for a little bit more oomph. You get me? So this shade needs to be reassessed. Oh, disappointed in myself. It's also very dry, and it tends to be kicking up a lot of stuff. Kind of hard to get out of the pan. So back to the drawing board on Ponyo. When me and the two other folks that I invited over with, you know, social distancing precautions and everything to, you know, doink around and look into making some eyeshadow colors or just like makeup in general, one of the people was like on full turbo and is like, oh my god, we should start a makeup brand. And I was like, okay, child, wait. Pump the brakes. We don't know what we're doing right now. It's really hard to start a business. I'm not opposed to the idea, but right now, no. We don't know what we're doing clearly by what I'm doing here. Like, Basic Bitch is fine, but everything else is a damn disaster. And like, if we do it, it's gonna be 3 people with like different artistic, not values, but different artistic vibes and stuff like that. So I feel like it'd be really hard to keep a cohesive actual like line, but I'm not opposed to the idea. I'm just like, oh no, not right now. Yeah, it'd be fun to do a little indie brand just for like shits and gigs for a short run. Yeah. Ponyo is merely a shimmery overcoat. This is sad. I'm sorry, Ponyo, I failed. Here's to hoping Shrek Incoming actually beefs up a little bit of color. Okay, so it's got a bit of a loose texture in the pan. It's already kicking up a lot of stuff, which could be a good sign, but it also means there's gonna be fallout. So let's do a little, oh, she there. She fucking there, fam. I mean, it's a little bit dustier than what I wanted, so next time, definitely gonna go in with some more pigment. But this is exactly what I wanted. It's like glittery slime. It would have been really helpful if I actually wrote down the ratios for these. And that's why I'm like, no, we're not doing a makeup brand, or at least I'm not ready to do a makeup brand right now, because like, I'm super disorganized. I'm super disappointed by Ponyo. I was excited for that lovely like clownfish shimmery orange shade, but looks like there is room for improvement. The Space Jam seems to be holding on pretty well. I drank from my cup. It did deposit some color, and it's still like slippy and comfy. Okay, so we got that. Oh my god, Lord, the fallout already. Oh no. Telling me that I have to use better binders and stuff that adheres it to your skin a little bit better. So let's just blend that the fuck out and pretend like that's what we're gonna do all along. Yeah. I really want to formulate some matte shades because right now it's definitely looking like a 27-year-old drunk bought some pigments off the internet and is now like being a gremlin and throwing them all together. I.e., it looks cheap and unrefined in my opinion. Got some work to do. Yeah, the Shrek Incoming needs to be a little bit more like pigment and a little bit less shimmer, I think, but I do like the color. Finally, we have these 2 shades over here. This one is very, very dry and very flaky, and it's already like coming up, so I'm not expecting this to really stick to the skin at all. I'm gonna press it right here over the eye, and it's already like falling down. It's got a lovely blue sheen to it. I feel like a dazzling cosmic being. Better packed one. This guy's a little stiffer. That guy's a little bit more exciting, so I think I'll use that as, oh lordy, a very, very, very loose highlight. Wow, I need to press this a little bit harder. Ding dang. Ooh, she's so blue though, like, she's going everywhere. This is a mess. Let's do a little bit on the chinny chin chin. Why not? In the words of Teresa is Dead, which I have been binge watching lately because, like, what else am I gonna do with my time? It's nice to have someone else, like, at least talking in the house. And I find her very entertaining. And yeah, so in the words of Teresa is Dead, I feel like an alien slut. This is a slutty alien thing. Got this nice blue sheen and some very, very chunky shimmer. Oh yes. Oh yes. This one is dry and does need reformulation, but like, ooh, I think this is the one I'm most pleased with right now. Even got some green in it, which is like fabulous. Well, I am covered in shimmer right now. And I guess I'm gonna go through my day like this because if I wash this area of my face one more time, I'm pretty sure the area where my eyebrows used to be is just going to fall off. So we're gonna end it here. Yeah, there's definitely room for improvement, but it was fun trying this stuff on. Like, oh, I get to test out the fruits of my labor. Some of them weren't so sweet, but that's okay. I'll work on cultivating a sweeter fruit later. And speaking of later, this video is done. Go do something else. Goodbye.